Most British breakfasts are sugar bombs disguised as health food. 10 genuine options exist in every UK supermarket that actually support your health instead of sabotaging it. Porridge oats, Greek yogurt, eggs, whole grain bread, berries, nuts, avocados, smoked salmon, chia seeds, bananas. All affordable, all backed by actual nutrition science. No marketing rubbish, no expensive superfoods, just real breakfast foods that work. Available in Tesco, Sainsbury's, Asda, anywhere. You don't need complicated recipes or meal prep Sundays. You need to know what to buy and why it matters. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, bananas. Bananas provide quick digesting carbohydrates, potassium, vitamin B6, and prebiotic fiber that supports digestive health whilst being one of the most convenient breakfast options requiring zero preparation. The carbohydrate content of roughly 23 grams per medium banana provides immediate energy without the blood sugar crash that refined breakfast cereals create, making them suitable for people needing fuel before morning exercise or commutes. The potassium at around 400 milligrams per banana supports muscle function and blood pressure regulation, particularly relevant for people consuming high-sodium diets where adequate potassium helps counterbalance effects. The resistant starch in slightly underripe bananas feeds beneficial gut bacteria, while slowing digestion and improving blood sugar control compared to fully ripe bananas that have converted more starch to simple sugars. The practical reality is that bananas alone don't constitute complete breakfast because they lack protein and healthy fats, making them better as a component of a balanced meal rather than standalone breakfast. The cost is remarkably affordable at roughly 70 pence per kilogram, making bananas one of the cheapest fruits available year-round regardless of season, unlike berries that become expensive outside summer months. The convenience factor makes bananas perfect for people claiming they skip breakfast due to time constraints, with eating one during commute taking 30 seconds whilst providing better nutrition than skipping breakfast entirely. The myth about bananas being fattening is nonsense because one medium banana contains roughly 100 calories, with weight gain coming from overall calorie excess rather than specific foods being inherently fattening. Consumer behavior shows people avoiding bananas due to carbohydrate fears, whilst eating breakfast cereals with triple the sugar and minimal nutrition, essentially fearing natural fruit whilst consuming processed rubbish. The sustainability consideration is important, with bananas having environmental concerns around monoculture farming and transportation, though their affordability and nutrition make them a reasonable choice for budget-conscious families prioritizing immediate food access over perfect environmental credentials. Coming at number 9, chia seeds. Chia seeds provide fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, protein, and various minerals in a tiny package that expands when soaked, creating gel-like texture useful for puddings or adding to porridge and yogurt. The fiber content at roughly 10 grams per 30 gram serving supports digestive health and promotes satiety, helping you feel full until lunch rather than experiencing mid-morning hunger that leads to poor snack choices. The omega-3 content comes primarily as ALA rather than the EPA and DHA found in fish, with your body converting some ALA to active forms, though conversion rates are low, making chia seeds a useful supplement to oily fish rather than a replacement. The protein content of approximately 5 grams per 30 gram serving contributes to daily requirements whilst being incomplete protein lacking some essential amino acids, meaning chia seeds complement but don't replace complete protein sources like eggs or yogurt. The practical preparation involves soaking chia seeds in milk or plant milk overnight, creating pudding consistency, or adding dry seeds to porridge, smoothies, or yogurt for texture and nutrition boost. The cost has decreased as popularity increased, with chia seeds now roughly 4 to 6 pounds per kilogram in most supermarkets, making 30 gram serving cost roughly 15 pence when bought in bulk bags. The texture can be off-putting, with some people describing soaked chia seeds as slimy or frog spawn-like, though mixing with other ingredients or using smaller amounts helps people acclimate to texture while still gaining nutritional benefits. The myth about chia seeds being miracle superfood is overblown because whilst they're nutritious, they don't provide anything unavailable from combination of flax seeds, oats and nuts at potentially lower cost. Consumer tendency is buying chia seeds with good intentions, then letting them sit unused in cupboard, so commit to actually incorporating them into routine before purchasing, rather than accumulating expensive ingredients that expire unused. The preparation flexibility allows both sweet applications like puddings with fruit and savory uses like adding to eggs or spreading on toast, making them a versatile ingredient rather than single-purpose item. Coming in at number 8, smoked salmon. Smoked salmon provides complete protein, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D and B vitamins in convenient, ready-to-eat form that requires no cooking and pairs excellently with eggs or whole-grain toast for satisfying breakfast. The protein content at roughly 20 grams per 100 gram serving supports muscle maintenance and promotes satiety through the morning, preventing the hunger and energy crashes associated with carbohydrate-heavy breakfasts lacking adequate protein. The omega-3 fatty acids support cardiovascular health, reduce inflammation, and contribute to brain function, with 100 grams of smoked salmon providing roughly 2 grams of omega-3s, meeting weekly requirements in single serving. The vitamin D content is particularly relevant for UK population with widespread deficiency during winter months, with 100 grams providing approximately 80% of daily requirements, though amounts vary based on smoking process. The practical reality is that smoked salmon works best as occasional breakfast treat rather than daily staple due to cost and sodium content, with serving once or twice weekly providing nutritional benefits without breaking budget or consuming excessive salt. The cost varies dramatically from budget packs at roughly £8 per kilogram to premium Scottish salmon at £20 per kilogram, with mid-range options around £12, being a reasonable compromise between quality and affordability. The sodium content reaches roughly 800 milligrams per 100 grams, representing a substantial portion of recommended daily maximum and requiring awareness for people monitoring salt intake for blood pressure management. The myth about smoked salmon being unhealthy due to processing is exaggerated, because whilst fresh salmon is marginally superior, smoked version provides similar omega-3 content and protein whilst being shelf-stable and convenient. Consumer confusion exists about farmed versus wild salmon, with farmed being more affordable and sustainable whilst potentially containing fewer omega-3s, though both remain nutritious choices superior to processed breakfast meats like bacon or sausage. The preparation simplicity makes smoked salmon perfect for lazy weekend breakfasts when you want something special without extensive cooking, with salmon on toast or with scrambled eggs taking 5 minutes whilst feeling indulgent. Coming at number 7, avocados. Avocados provide healthy monounsaturated fats, fiber, potassium, and various vitamins in a creamy package that adds richness to breakfast while supporting satiety and nutrient absorption from other foods. The fat content at roughly 15 grams per medium avocado consists primarily of oleic acid, the same beneficial fat found in olive oil that research links to improved cholesterol profiles and reduced cardiovascular disease risk. The fiber content at roughly 7 grams per avocado supports digestive health and promotes fullness, helping prevent mid-morning hunger whilst contributing to daily fiber requirements that most British people fail to meet. The potassium at roughly 500 milligrams per avocado exceeds that in bananas, despite bananas being marketed for potassium content, supporting blood pressure regulation and muscle function. The practical application is using avocado as spread on whole grain toast, replacing butter, or as addition to eggs, with half an avocado being appropriate serving size rather than eating whole fruit in one sitting. The cost has decreased as popularity increased, but remains higher than many breakfast foods at roughly £1.50 for 2 avocados, making them an occasional indulgence rather than daily staple for budget-conscious families. The ripeness challenge frustrates consumers, with avocados being rock hard when purchased, then turning from perfect to overripe in seemingly 12-hour window, though buying mix of firmness levels and storing ripe ones in fridge extends usable period. The myth about avocados being fattening ignores that fat doesn't inherently cause weight gain, with research showing avocado consumers having lower body weights and better diet quality than non-consumers, despite higher fat intake. Consumer behavior shows people buying avocados that spoil unused because they never reach perfect ripeness, wasting money and creating frustration that discourages future purchases despite nutritional benefits. The preparation simplicity of mashing with fork and spreading on toast takes 30 seconds, demolishing excuse that healthy breakfast requires extensive preparation or cooking skills beyond basic competence. Coming at number 6, raw nuts. Raw or dry roasted nuts, including almonds, walnuts, and cashews, provide protein, healthy fats, fiber, and various minerals that promote satiety and provide sustained energy through morning without blood sugar spikes. The protein content at roughly 6 grams per 30 gram serving contributes to daily requirements whilst being incomplete protein that works best combined with other protein sources throughout day rather than relying on nuts as sole protein. The healthy fats are predominantly monounsaturated and polyunsaturated varieties that support cardiovascular health, with walnuts specifically providing plant-based omega-3 fatty acids that complement though don't replace omega-3s from oily fish. The vitamin E in almonds and magnesium in cashews support various bodily functions from immune health to muscle function, with 30-gram serving of almonds providing roughly 40% of daily vitamin E requirements. The practical application is adding a handful of nuts to porridge or yogurt rather than eating them alone, creating balanced breakfast combining protein, carbohydrates and fats that sustains energy better than single macronutrient meals. The cost is moderate, with mixed nuts at roughly £6 per kilogram, making 30-gram serving cost approximately 18 pence, which seems expensive until compared to processed breakfast options costing similar amounts whilst providing inferior nutrition. The portion control becomes crucial because nuts are calorie-dense at roughly 180 calories per 30 grams, making mindless eating from large bag a risk for overconsumption that could contribute to weight gain despite nutritional benefits. The myth about needing activated or soaked nuts for optimal nutrition is largely unfounded, with regular nuts providing equivalent nutritional value without time-consuming preparation that discourages consistent consumption. Consumer confusion about nuts causing weight gain ignores research showing regular nut consumers have lower obesity rates than non-consumers despite higher calorie intake, likely through satiety effect and incomplete calorie absorption. The variety matters less than consistency, with affordable mixed nuts providing similar benefits to expensive single varieties, making budget-friendly options perfectly adequate rather than needing premium almonds or pecans.
Coming in at number 5, fresh or frozen berries. Berries including strawberries, blueberries, raspberries and blackberries provide antioxidants, fiber and vitamins whilst being naturally lower in sugar than most fruits and adding flavor and nutrition to porridge, yogurt or eaten alone. The antioxidant content, particularly anthocyanins in blueberries, provides cellular protection and may support cognitive function, with research linking regular berry consumption to slower age-related mental decline, though expecting immediate brain benefits from single serving is unrealistic. The fiber content at roughly 3 to 4 grams per 100 grams supports digestive health and slows sugar absorption, making berries a better choice for blood sugar control than tropical fruits or dried fruits with higher sugar density. The vitamin C in strawberries and various minerals in mixed berries contribute to daily nutritional requirements whilst keeping calories low, with 100 grams of mixed berries containing roughly 50 calories compared to 120 in equivalent amount of banana. The practical choice between fresh and frozen matters primarily for cost, with frozen berries being £2 to £3 per kilogram versus fresh at £5 to £8, whilst frozen versions are picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen, preserving nutritional content, often superior to fresh berries shipped long distances. The cost awareness is crucial because berries represent expensive fruit choice, with families on tight budgets potentially better served by more affordable fruits unless frozen berries make them economically viable year-round. The preparation simplicity makes frozen berries particularly valuable because they defrost quickly when added to hot porridge or can be blended frozen into smoothies, eliminating waste from fresh berries spoiling before use. The myth about fresh being dramatically superior to frozen is false because frozen berries often contain more antioxidants than fresh versions that have degraded during transport and storage, making frozen the smarter choice nutritionally and economically. Consumer tendency is buying expensive fresh berries that spoil unused whilst ignoring frozen berries perceived as inferior, essentially wasting money on status of fresh whilst ignoring more practical, nutritious option.
Coming at number 4, whole grain or sourdough bread. Whole grain bread provides fiber, B vitamins, iron, and complex carbohydrates that digest more slowly than white bread, supporting sustained energy and digestive health whilst being a versatile base for various breakfast toppings. The fiber content at roughly 2 to 3 grams per slice supports digestive health and promotes satiety, with whole grain providing triple the fiber of white bread, making it nutritionally superior choice. The B vitamins, including thiamine, niacin, and folate, support energy metabolism and nervous system function, with fortified bread providing additional nutrients beyond what naturally occurs in grain. The glycemic impact of whole grain bread is lower than white bread, meaning blood sugar rises more gradually and remains stable longer, preventing the energy crash that refined carbohydrates create hours after consumption. The practical reality is that bread alone isn't complete breakfast, requiring combination with protein from eggs or nut butter and potentially vegetables or fruit to create a balanced meal supporting sustained energy. The cost is identical or marginally higher than white bread at roughly £1 to £1.50 per
per loaf, making nutritional superiority essentially free whilst requiring no additional preparation or cooking skills. The sourdough option provides additional benefits through fermentation that partially breaks down gluten and phytic acid, potentially improving digestibility and mineral absorption, though people with celiac disease still cannot consume it safely. The myth about bread being inherently fattening or unhealthy ignores that appropriate portions of whole grain bread provide valuable nutrition, with weight gain coming from overall calorie excess and toppings like excessive butter rather than bread itself being problematic. Consumer behavior shows many people avoiding bread due to carbohydrate fears, whilst consuming breakfast cereals with similar or higher carbohydrate content plus added sugars, essentially fearing whole food whilst accepting processed alternatives. The storage consideration matters because bread stales quickly, though freezing slices and toasting from frozen maintains quality whilst preventing waste from moldy loaves thrown away half-eaten.
Coming in number 3, eggs. Eggs provide complete protein containing all essential amino acids, vitamins A, D, E, and B12, plus minerals including iron and selenium in convenient, affordable package requiring minimal cooking. The protein content at roughly 6 grams per large egg supports muscle maintenance and promotes satiety through morning, with research showing high-protein breakfast reducing overall daily calorie intake through improved fullness compared to carbohydrate-heavy meals. The choline content supports brain health and liver function, with one egg providing roughly 30% of daily requirements, making eggs particularly valuable for pregnant women who need additional choline for fetal brain development. The vitamin D content is relevant for UK population with widespread deficiency, though one egg provides only about 10% of daily requirements, making it useful contribution rather than complete solution to inadequate vitamin D status. The cholesterol content that led to decades of egg limitation recommendations has been thoroughly reconsidered, with current evidence showing dietary cholesterol has minimal impact on blood cholesterol for most people, and eggs don't increase cardiovascular disease risk. The practical preparation ranges from 2-minute boiled eggs to scrambled or poached versions taking 5 minutes, making eggs accessible for people with varying cooking skills and time availability. The cost represents exceptional value, with free-range eggs at roughly 25 pence each, providing high-quality protein cheaper than meat, fish, or protein supplements, whilst being more nutritious than processed breakfast alternatives. The quality difference between standard and free-range eggs is primarily ethical, around hen welfare rather than dramatic nutritional superiority, with free range having marginally higher omega-3 content but standard eggs providing excellent nutrition at lower cost. Consumer confusion persists about egg safety, with some people avoiding runny yolks due to salmonella fears, though British Lion-stamped eggs are safe for vulnerable groups, including pregnant women, when cooked to personal preference. The versatility makes eggs suitable for sweet or savory breakfasts, served alone or combined with vegetables, whole grain toast, or smoked salmon, creating complete balanced meals.
Coming in at number 2, Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt provides concentrated protein through straining process that removes liquid whey, creating thick, creamy texture whilst delivering roughly double the protein of regular yogurt per serving. The protein content at approximately 10 grams per 100 grams supports muscle maintenance and promotes satiety, making Greek yogurt particularly effective breakfast choice for preventing mid-morning hunger and subsequent poor snack choices. The probiotic bacteria in live culture yogurt support gut microbiome health, which emerging research links to immune function, mental health, and metabolic regulation, though specific benefits depend on bacterial strains and individual gut environments. The calcium content at roughly 120 milligrams per 100 grams contributes to bone health, though yogurt alone doesn't provide sufficient calcium, requiring varied diet, including other dairy products or fortified alternatives, for adequate intake. The practical reality is choosing natural Greek yogurt without added sugar rather than flavored varieties containing 6 to 8 teaspoons of sugar per pot that negate health benefits through excessive sugar consumption. The cost varies from roughly £3 per kilogram for own-brand Greek yogurt to £6 for premium brands like Farji, with nutritional differences being minimal, making budget options perfectly adequate. The fat content debate between full-fat and low-fat Greek yogurt has shifted, with research suggesting full-fat dairy may support better weight management through increased satiety, though both provide similar protein, and choosing based on personal preference and calorie needs makes sense. The myth about yogurt being essential for probiotics ignores that benefits require regular consumption because bacteria don't permanently colonize gut, making occasional yogurt provide minimal benefit compared to daily intake. Consumer tendency is buying flavored yogurt marketed as healthy whilst consuming essentially sweetened desserts, being deceived by health halo around yogurt category despite added sugar making products nutritionally poor. The versatility allows using Greek yogurt for breakfast with fruit and nuts as base for smoothies, or in cooking as healthier alternative to cream or sour cream.
Coming in at number 1, porridge oats. Porridge oats provide soluble fiber, particularly beta-glucan, complex carbohydrates, plant protein, and various minerals, whilst being exceptionally affordable and versatile breakfast base suitable for sweet or savory preparations. The beta-glucan soluble fiber at roughly 3 grams per 50 gram serving lowers LDL cholesterol by 5 to 10% through binding bile acids in digestive system, with this cholesterol-lowering effect being substantial enough that health authorities approve specific claims about oats reducing cardiovascular disease risk. The sustained energy release from complex carbohydrates prevents blood sugar spikes and crashes associated with refined breakfast cereals, keeping you full and energized through morning without mid-morning energy slumps triggering poor food choices. The protein content at approximately 5 grams per 50 gram serving contributes to daily requirements, whilst being incomplete protein that combines well with milk or yogurt to create complete amino acid profiles supporting muscle maintenance. The practical preparation takes 3 minutes in microwave or 5 minutes on stovetop, demolishing excuse that healthy breakfast requires extensive time when nutritious meal is faster than making toast and waiting for it to cool enough to eat. The cost is extraordinarily affordable, with basic porridge oats at roughly £1 per kilogram, making breakfast cost approximately 5 pence per serving, representing best nutritional value available in supermarkets whilst being more filling than expensive alternatives. The versatility allows endless variations, from traditional preparation with milk and honey to overnight oats with yogurt and fruit to savory versions with eggs and vegetables, preventing boredom from repetitive breakfasts. The myth about instant oats being nutritionally inferior to traditional rolled oats is partially false, because whilst instant oats digest slightly faster, they retain similar fiber and nutrient content, making them perfectly adequate choice for people prioritizing convenience. Consumer behavior shows people buying expensive breakfast cereals marketed as healthy whilst ignoring porridge oats that cost a fraction of the price and provide superior nutrition backed by decades of research. The sustainability consideration favours oats because they require less water and resources than many crops, whilst being grown in UK, reducing transportation environmental impact.
The 2 best overall. The definitive best breakfast choices for daily consumption are porridge oats and eggs based on nutritional completeness, affordability, versatility, and evidence supporting health benefits. Porridge oats win through exceptional combination of being cheapest nutritious breakfast at 5 pence per serving, providing cholesterol-lowering fiber backed by robust scientific evidence, offering sustained energy, preventing mid-morning hunger, and allowing infinite variations, preventing dietary boredom. The practical reality is that anyone can make porridge regardless of cooking skills and time constraints, with microwave preparation taking 3 minutes, making time excuses completely invalid. The nutritional profile provides foundation breakfast that combines well with other healthy additions like berries, nuts, yogurt, or seeds, creating customizable meals meeting individual preferences and nutritional needs. Eggs earn top position through providing complete protein at 25 pence per egg, delivering essential nutrients including vitamin D and choline that British diets commonly lack, requiring minimal cooking skills for various preparation methods, and having reversed reputation from being limited to being recommended for regular consumption. The versatility means eggs work for sweet breakfast when scrambled with tomatoes, or savory when boiled and eaten with whole grain toast, accommodating diverse taste preferences within a single food category. The combination of porridge and eggs creates nearly complete breakfast covering protein, complex carbohydrates, healthy fats when cooked in butter or oil, and various vitamins and minerals, whilst costing roughly 30 pence total. The realistic expectation is that prioritizing these 2 foods for weekday breakfast whilst incorporating variety on weekends creates a sustainable healthy pattern, rather than requiring perfection or complicated meal planning that becomes overwhelming and abandoned.
Building healthy breakfast habits requires focusing on few versatile nutritious options rather than attempting complicated rotations of 10 different foods, creating decision fatigue and abandon good intentions. The 10 foods covered represent accessible, affordable choices available in every UK supermarket without requiring specialty stores, extensive budgets, or advanced cooking skills that exclude people from healthy eating. The evidence quality varies, with porridge oats having strongest research support for specific health claims, whilst others provide general nutritional benefits through vitamins, minerals, protein and fiber that collectively support overall health. The practical approach is incorporating 3 to 5 of these foods into regular breakfast rotation, rather than obsessing over consuming all 10 daily, with variety providing different beneficial nutrients whilst preventing dietary boredom. The cost awareness matters because healthy breakfast shouldn't require financial stress, with budget-conscious combinations like porridge with banana or eggs on whole grain toast providing excellent nutrition for under 50 pence per meal. The preparation simplicity of most options eliminates excuse that healthy eating requires extensive time or cooking expertise, with quick options like Greek yogurt with berries or boiled eggs requiring minimal effort. The realistic expectations prevent disappointment because no single breakfast guarantees perfect health, with these recommendations supporting overall dietary quality as part of broader healthy lifestyle, including adequate sleep, regular movement, and stress management. The actionable step is choosing 2 or 3 foods from this list to purchase during next supermarket visit, committing to using them consistently for 2 weeks rather than attempting complete dietary overhaul that becomes overwhelming. Your breakfast choices set nutritional tone for entire day, making this meal worth a modest investment of time and money to establish patterns supporting long-term health rather than defaulting to convenient processed options, undermining your well-being.